Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to another episode of WolfQuest 3. In the last episode, after a rather intense battle with a group of coyotes, Daisy found herself right in the middle of two wolf pack territories. It definitely seems like these wolf packs are rivals of some sort, and this is probably where most of their battles are taking place too. In fact, we've noticed that these tiles tend to change colors over here. So I would imagine this is exactly the direction that TZ wants to go in. She wants to find wolves after all. She figures with so many wolves around this place, there must be somebody who knows something about her missing family. So this elk meat that she has back here? A tiny little chunk of meat, mind you, but one of the few things that she managed to save from the coyotes. She's going to use this as her gift. Kind of like a trade in exchange for information. I'm not sure if it's going to work, mind you, but I think it's a pretty good idea, Daisy. So we'll make sure that we take that when we're ready to go. First, I thought it might be a good idea for us to go over the basics of your emotes. We did take a look at them briefly in the last episode, when we were trying to scare the coyotes away from your carcass. This aggressive snarl didn't exactly work too well on them, though, and I'm sure it's not the way that we want to greet an enemy wolf pack. So let's see what else we have at our disposal. It actually looks like they're separated based on what body part they use. So we have the ears first. We can put our ears back if we're feeling suspicious. An alert ears pricked emote, and airplane ears if we're uncertain. So if Daisy is feeling a little bit nervous when she's meeting new wolves today, I suppose she would use the airplane ears to show she's not too happy. I wonder if that would make it more likely for a fight to break out, though. We also have some voice emotes here. We can whine to get attention. Oh, maybe we should do that on the borders then. Instead of howling, you know? Though it did say that howling was a good way to get wolves to come to you. We could growl in warning. And then there's our aggressive snarl. There's actually quite a few different types of growls in here. A fearful snarl, if we're trying to frighten something away, but if maybe Daisy's a little bit scared herself. And then just a nice big bark to alert the creatures nearby. I suppose that would be good for our potential mates, maybe? If we notice some danger about, we could give them a bark to show that we know something is coming. We have body emotes next. We could give a playful or submissive roll. You know, that might be a good thing for you to practice, Daisy, though I can't imagine that you would be doing too many submissive emotes. She's a very, very bold wolf after all, even when she's walking straight into enemy territory. Oh, relaxed grin. Oh my gosh, that is adorable. That would definitely be a good thing for us to use if we're trying to impress a mate, I suppose, just to show that we enjoy being around them. It looks like there are 3 emotes up here too, but I don't think we can use them yet. They're grayed out, so I'd imagine we can probably only use them with other wolves. It looks like maybe they're touching noses here, and laying their head on one's back. Alright, so we'll have to check that out once we have somebody else to play around with too. Oh my gosh, there's a play bow. Yes, Daisy, practice your play bows. That's probably going to be important as well. And avert gaze for another submissive emote. You know, that one might work for her. I mean, if she had to choose, averting her gaze is probably more her speed. She's not about to show her belly to any rival wolves after all, so that's as submissive as she'll be. And last but not least, we have the tail emotes. So we can give a nice confident wag, a somewhat relaxed submissive wag, confident, very confident. Oh, so that's the tail placement? Alright, so if we were marching around our own territory, we would want to have our tail high in the air like this, to show that this is where we belong. That being said, Daisy, probably not a good idea for you to use that emote right on the edge of someone else's territory. There's the relaxed emote, which I believe is what she has right now. Maybe it's a little bit different? Yeah, okay, just a little bit. Again, to show that we're comfortable where we are. Then we have the submissive tail and the submissive tail wag too. So 2 different types of tail wags as well. Alright, Daisy. I think we understand it now. We know all of the tricks that you have at your disposal. So go ahead and grab your meat, and then maybe it's a good idea for us to sniff around first, just to see if anything has been creeping up while we've been practicing. It looks like the elk herd is that way. Probably the same one that you took down before. We have some snowshoe hares over here. And those appear to be the scents of wolves. Now, is this a wolf pack or is it a dispersal wolf, I wonder? Let's see. Yeah, that's the wapiti pack. And that's one of the ones that you're after today. So maybe it would be a good idea for us to go in that direction, since it's the first scent that you picked up. It also looks like she's getting a little bit tired, though. Oh, and look at all those scents. Oh my gosh, are there a ton of mule deer out here? Those are some very, very strong dandelion pups. Oh, a mule deer fawn? Oh my gosh, it might actually be a whole mule deer family. Well, I mean, I have to see this, just so we can see the little baby fawn. Yeah, because the last time we took down a mule deer, I think it was actually an adult. Oh, I can see them prancing around out there. Okay, let's get out of our smelling vision so we can hopefully see them a little more clearly. Oh no, I think we spooked them. Were there actually two groups? There's one running off that way, and there's one running off this way too. Oh, how interesting. Now the question is, are you sending them directly toward the wolf packs? Yeah, you seem to be sending them into their territory. Okay. I still want to go off this way, though. I wonder if we could actually meet both of the wolf packs at the same time. That would make for a very, very interesting experience for sure, trying to fend off two wolf packs as they chase you out of their territory. Yeah, so it must have been two mothers and two fawns. Well, they're lucky you already have your mouth full. I don't think that Daisy needs to worry about taking down another meal today. The only thing we should probably do is maybe have her rest, because it looks like using all of those emotes has actually tired her out quite a bit. So just so we have full energy for this little excursion of ours, let's find a good place to hole up for the night. Is that a bunny? Oh, there's even bunnies out here in the forest. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and sleep with the bunnies then. We'll come over here to these trees, which should hopefully provide you enough shelter. Go ahead and put down your meat. Just a nice quick nap, Daisy. I know you're probably really excited to see if you can find your family. Oh my gosh, is she dreaming? Is this an omen, Daisy? Oh, look at all those wolf pups. And fire blazing? Okay, Daisy, if that was an omen, I'm gonna go out and say it. I don't think that was a very good omen for you. Ending with fire like that? Ending with you running out of your territory? Like, do you think maybe that was a memory of her past? I wonder, seeing all those wolf pups? I mean, we could take that as being her thinking about her future family. Maybe she really wants to have some babies in the future. Oh my gosh! I can see the moon back there! Oh, I've never seen the moon in the sky in a WolfQuest before. Wait a second. Look at that big moon. It's a half-moon kind of day, Daisy. No howling at the full moon for you, I'm afraid. But yeah, let me know if you guys have any ideas what that strange omen may have meant. It definitely started with bunnies, though, so that has me mildly curious. Do you think maybe we should hunt down one of those bunnies after all? Maybe the bunny would be a better snack? I suppose we could always... Oh, wait a second. We could always bring the bunnies as a snack instead. Some female dispersal wolves actually walked straight past our home while we were sleeping. Oh my gosh, and we didn't even see them because we were watching the dream, of course. Interesting. Did they go off in this direction? Kind of toward where we saw the bunnies before. 3 hours and 40 minutes ago. Are we going the right way? I mean, I think we are. The paw prints are definitely pointing in this direction. It still says 3 hours and 40 minutes ago, though. Oh, there we go. Now it's changing. You know, they may have actually been going for all of those mule deer that we saw before. It's too bad that I can't see any of those bunny tracks, though. It really makes me think that that's what we should be carrying right now. We picked up our meat, right? Hang on a second, Daisy, you have your meat. Okay, you have your gift. We must come bearing a gift at the very least. Ooh, there we go. That is definitely a snowshoe hare track. Alright, Daisy. What do you think? Are you ready to go hunting again? I think we have to go this way, though. Okay. So it looks like the snowshoe hare may have actually crossed the stream. Why don't we go out of your smelling vision for a moment, place down your meat, and then I'm actually going to have you eat this. You were getting a little bit hungry anyways, so that should help keep you on your toes, ready to go hunting bunnies in the forest. You've caught one bunny before, so I know you can definitely do it again. Let's go ahead and follow the tracks. Yep, straight across the stream over here. Through the trees. Oh, looks like there's another one too. Oh, and it's very, very close. It was here only 15 minutes ago, so it must be like just around the bend now. Yes, Daisy. Your first omen is going to come true. You'll catch that bunny, and you'll use it to get the information that you're seeking. It has to be around here somewhere, right? It must be like hiding behind the trees. I'm sure it sees you, Daisy, the great huntress on the prowl. Did it actually go all the way back toward the stream again? Really? Or did one of these coyotes take it down, I wonder? Oh no, don't tell me. Okay, it looks like it's just a fox this time. The fox and the coyote seems to have the same green symbol, so sometimes she does get it a little bit mixed up. Well, I'm not sure, Daisy. There are so many of these snowshoe hare tracks, and yet it seems like it's very hard for you to pick them out in the distance. Do you think maybe we should just keep going toward the pack then? Well, there's that fox. Yeah, they could have very easily stolen your bunny. Alright, let's just see where we are on the map. I don't want to waste too much time trying to chase down bunnies when we're just trying to get to the wolf pack. We'll see if maybe you can find one on the way. It almost seems to me like this pack must indulge in quite a bit of bunny hunting. It almost seems like that's one of their main sources of food, or at least a nice sweet little treat. I guess I wouldn't fill them up very much, but I wonder if that's part of the reason why the packs are battling right now. Do you think that's the message that Daisy was meant to see? That this battle is all over like Bunny Kingdom or something? The great bunny forest that stretches between them. Well, it is definitely something for her to consider. I wish I hadn't left that meat now though, because it looks like we're not going to have anything to bring to them. Oh, Daisy, your plan is already failing. I can't believe that we haven't tracked down a single bunny though. It's strange because it seems like when I follow the tracks on the ground, it almost leads us more astray. I don't know if I'm just missing them. Oh, there we go. Yes! Oh, Daisy, there's your bunny. Good job, Daisy. Oh, perfect. It looks like you'll have a nice big gift after all. All right. So, are we wandering into the territory now? I feel like we must be. Let's just take another quick peek. We're heading straight into the Wapiti pack right now, so I guess that's going to be the first place that we check out. I hope you're ready for this, Daisy, because there's no turning back. Once they find you, you won't be able to escape so easily again. At least there's always the chance that the rain might be washing away a little bit of your scent, so maybe you can sneak in undetected for now. Let's have you sniff around again. See if perhaps you can pick up their scent markers somewhere. Maybe you can see their borders in the forest. Is that something right there? A fox? Oh. Okay, it's definitely a fox. Much easier to see when we're not in our smelling vision, mind you. Yeah, there are quite a few foxes around here too. I guess that is the one trouble with keeping a kingdom made of bunnies. Where the rabbits go, the foxes will follow. Follow a little bit farther away though, okay, buddy? I don't want you trying to snatch this bunny from my jaws. Daisy is certainly not going to stand for that. It looks like the terrain is changing over here. So let's sniff around one more time. Just tons and tons of foxes on the breeze. Foxes and hare carcasses. Is that another tracker from a fox? Yep, it looks like another one has actually passed through over here. Gosh, I wonder if they could use a little bit of your help. Did that say cougar? Oh, there's a cougar on the breeze too. And I definitely just saw a coyote. A male coyote is around here. That could easily be the very same pack that attacked you before. Oh, Daisy, you don't have time to try to get your revenge. And it looks like we're in the stranger wolf territory now. You are entering the territory of a stranger wolf pack. Sooner or later, the pack will find you while patrolling their territory. You might be able to sneak in and catch some prey before they find you, but as a lone wolf, you are not likely to win a fight with these wolves. The icon over the compass indicates the territory. Check the world map to identify the pack. The brightness of the color indicates how strongly the pack has claimed this area of their territory. And this one looks to be relatively bright. That's probably why they're warning us right now. We're walking straight into the heart of their camp. Oh geez, Daisy, this is actually like the brightest tile of their entire pack. Oh, this is probably where the leader lives. Well, this is what you wanted, right? I mean, if you want your answers, then you might as well go straight to the source. I don't see any sign of the wolves right now, though. It really just seems to be coyotes, foxes, bunnies. It is certainly a playground for the bunnies, and is that... Oh, is that a grizzly bear smell? Yes, it is. So it seems like the pack might actually have some bigger problems to deal with. Well, maybe we could just politely knock on their door? I mean, since we're hanging around the borders right now, with a bunny in our jaws and everything, oh Daisy, you are a sight to behold. We could try howling, but first, since she definitely has her mouth full, let's see if we can just let out a quiet little whine? Doesn't look like she can do that with her mouth full either. Okay. So very, very gently, since there are quite a few of those foxes around here, and they'll probably try to steal this meal if you're not careful. Let's plop it down at your feet, and open up the emotes again. Yeah, let's try a little whine. Get some attention. Hello? Anybody out there? I just want to talk with you guys. Just curious if you have any information that might be valuable to me. I have a wonderful thing to give you too. A nice big bunny snack. Freshly caught and everything. That doesn't seem to be working. Should we try howling? I'm a little bit nervous to do that because that is definitely going to send the pack coming straight toward us. But Daisy is a bold wolf, we have to remember that. So go ahead and let out a howl, Daisy. This will get their attention. If the whining didn't, this is definitely going to call them toward us. Can you smell them coming yet? Any sign of the wolves? Nothing yet, I'm afraid. I wonder if they're battling elsewhere then. Oh, is that fox actually watching us? Oh, right in the background there? I think somebody is looking at your meal, Daisy. Let's have you pick that up and we'll continue on, I guess. Maybe the wolves are just a little bit deeper in the heart of the land here. Oh no, it looks like Daisy's getting super tired again too. I guess that dream didn't really give you a restful night's sleep, huh? We probably should have let you sleep a little bit longer after that. Still no sign of the wolves either. Are they really leaving their territory that unguarded? I mean, I can't imagine, unless they're leading some battle into the other pack's territory or something. This is an interesting place, though. I mean, if they're not going to come out and see us, we might as well do a little bit of exploring. They have a river cutting through their territory. It's pretty open out here, too, so plenty of space to roam. And there's those bunnies again. Bunny Kingdom is never far. Do you think they would mind if we take a nap out here? A nap out by the stream? Ooh! Is that a mule deer? Alright. Another mule deer. There's some wolves. There's the territorial marking, actually. So they must have been by here recently, right? Maybe they're all down here instead. I wonder if they're like getting a quick drink at the river. No, but it looks like everything is quiet over here too. This is about the biggest river that you've ever seen, though, Daisy. That is quite a deep one for you to cross. Well, if you still can't see the wolves, I think it's about time that you maybe settle down and had a quick nap. Otherwise, you're going to be too tired to escape their territory if anything terrible happens. So go ahead and place down your meal. I'll have you curl up to sleep right next to this tree over here. Hopefully they won't be too upset if they find you. Oh, so sleepy, but it's not safe. Oh no, Daisy, and you're overtired now. You've gone far too long without sleeping. Your energy will keep dropping until you have a long sleep. Oh no, Daisy. Now we really have a problem. Okay, go ahead and pick up your rabbit again. I am not leaving this thing behind for the foxes. Let's try to navigate our way outside of the heart of their territory. And maybe don't go directly toward the other pack. I did notice, though, it looks like the green tile right above the one that we're in right now has definitely gotten stronger. So I think we're still on the right track. It's been difficult for us to find anybody to interact with, but sooner or later we've got to cross into one of these wolf packs. Oh geez. Maybe they're coming after us right now. They loading in or something? No, just a little bit of lag. Okay. Did I just hear a howl? Wait a second, Daisy. That didn't sound good. Maybe we should walk a little bit faster then. Poor Daisy, her stamina is so low. She's just kind of stumbling through the forest right now. It looks like she's actually crossed into the other pack territory too, just by accident. Well, if we keep going this way, I think this should lead us to a bit of a safer place, just so we can rest for a moment. And hopefully you won't have another bad dream. Nothing to keep you awake at night this time. We have to give you a nice long rest. I'm afraid to run too much because the poor thing is so tired. She really can only go a few steps before she has to stop for a rest. We have to be close though. Maybe just beyond these trees. There we go. Now it looks like we're outside of the pack's territory. So come on over here, Daisy. It's still pretty close to their borders, but that's kind of what you're hoping for anyways. Place down your rabbit. And now we can have you curl up for that long sleep that you wanted, even with the mule deer running all around you. Ooh, you have that bunny pretty well hidden too, right underneath that log. Good thinking, Daisy. Hopefully that means the foxes won't even notice it tonight. Oh my gosh, is that snow? Oh, Daisy, our first snowfall. Oh, she woke up for the snow. She was so excited too, even though she's still a little bit tired. Well, come on, Daisy. I know it's very, very exciting, but as long as there are no new scents around here... Well, there's definitely something off in that direction, but she's still a little bit too tired to go investigating. Oh my gosh, it's actually covering her fur now. This game is so gorgeous. Like, I can't get over all these tiny little details. Well, come on, Daisy. I know it's very exciting, but let's go ahead and have you sleep again, just so your bar is completely full. That way we won't run into any other situations like the last one. I'm still a little bit nervous, though. Like, I'm almost positive I heard something howling in the distance. So I think that means that the wolf pack must have picked up our scent. And it's still snowing today, too. See, you still get your chance to play. Alright, Daisy, go ahead and retrieve your little gift of bunny meat again. Ooh, is that the elk herd? Hang on a second. I think that might actually be the elk herd. Ooh, I wonder if we're going to see the wolf pack trying to take down one of the elk together. That would be interesting. I do definitely see those scent markers mixed in again. Well, now that Daisy is fully rested, I think it's time for her to let out a nice big howl again. We're back in Stranger Wolf territory. So go ahead and plop down your meal over here. And as the elks scurry in the distance, let's go ahead and let out our howl one more time. I remember it saying that letting out howls was supposed to attract other wolves toward you. So maybe we were just really unlucky last time? Let's see, any new scents? I still see those scent markers. That must mean they're nearby, right? Look at all of those hooves. Oh, these elk are making an absolute mess of the forest. I still feel like we should probably just follow in their shadow, huh? The wolves have to go where the food is eventually. Oh, this game is making me miss winter. I miss the snow so much. At least I can get my fill of it in here, though. I love how the snow actually falls on the wolf's fur. That is gorgeous. Do you think all the wolves are just holding up somewhere? Keeping warm all huddled together by the den, maybe? I suppose that probably makes sense. I just wish they would come out to see this gift that you've brought them. You've been carrying this rabbit around for like the better half of the episode, Daisy. I want to make sure that we give it to somebody. For that matter, you're probably going to have to go hunting yourself pretty soon, too. I'm not going to let you eat this bunny unless we come across one that looks a little bit bigger. Any sense out this way? Still those territory markers. I think that's for the other wolf pack, though. So that would kind of lead us in the wrong direction. We don't want to keep going in between the packs, you know? I feel like that would just make it harder for us to find anybody. There's some scents on the ground over here. Ooh, that's actually the territory marking. So that's what's been causing all of these smells in the air. All right. So somebody must have been around here very, very recently. You guys have also mentioned that we can actually claim our own territory too. I don't want to use the key right now because that's probably really going to upset this wolf pack. But if we use the P key, then we can mark our own scent around the land. So if we wanted to, once we find the wolf that Daisy is eventually going to settle down with, maybe we could find a true area for them to claim as their own home. We'll try our best to defend it from the enemy wolf packs too. I wonder if they would actually come in to try to take our territory. What is this, Daisy? What are you kicking up? Is that like snow or dust? Alright, putting on a little show with clouds bursting at your feet. Now they're sure to find you, huh? Oh my gosh, she looks like she is actually stirring up like mist behind her. They are going to think that you're some ancient deity or something. Well, if that's going to get them to listen to you, then I guess that's what it takes. Oh, Daisy, it really seems like nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody is interested in getting to know you at all. Let's have you pad on over to the stream again. We'll have you place down your bunny snack right next to the water. Safely away, of course, so we don't accidentally lose it. Is that another little bunny over there? Yeah, I think it is. It looks like it's actually tucked behind the trees. Is that a cougar? Oh my gosh, I think that might be a cougar over there. No wonder the wolf pack has been so far away. Oh, if they're battling this cougar too, they must be too afraid to step into this part of their territory. Oh, especially if they have any pups to take care of. Oh no, where'd it go? Oh, it's coming over here. Daisy, be careful. Alright, it looks like it might actually be a little bit more afraid of you right now. Yeah, that's right. You go running, little kitty. You run away. You tell all your cougar friends that you're no match for Daisy. Great, now she has in her head that she can take down a cougar, too. This is not going to end well for you, Daisy. Alright, let's go ahead and drop your meat over here. Your precious bunny bundle. Must be another new part of the territory. That can only mean good things, though. More things loading means that eventually we're going to run into the pack. Place down your bunny meat. We'll go ahead and put it right here. And maybe you could let out another tiny little whine. See if anybody's around, try to get their attention. Still no wolves want to talk to you. She must be feeling very dejected right now. So one last time, let's go ahead and let out a nice big howl. Maybe we'll use our secondary howl this time. Not sure if it makes any difference, but maybe it'll work better than the last one. Maybe this will be more likely to actually get their attention. So for now, Daisy, we're going to have to put this mission to rest, but we're not going to give up. In the next episode, we'll see if we can finally track down one of these wolves. It has to be a matter of just following these scent markers. Eventually, one is going to lead us toward the pack. I just hope you're ready for whatever's going to come next. Hopefully that bunny gift will be enough to appease them. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!